So this is a game called Potionomics. I have played this before. Let's do typical. There are like romance options in this game. So it's effectively a dating
My
sim.
dearest Sylvia. Greetings from Rafta. It's here on this charming island that I'm among the very first to set foot on the island since Maven the Witch Queen fell in battle. Her unsanctioned experiments made this a land like no other. Who knows what riches await me? Love to your mother. Tell your father he still owes me money. Oswald. Dearest niece, thank you for sending me your potion. Sadly, it must have spoiled in transit. Unless you meant for it to taste like old cabbage. Anyway, keep at it. It warms my heart to think you might follow in your old uncle's footsteps. After mountains of paperwork and months of construction, my potions shop is finally a reality. We open our doors tomorrow. Wish me luck. Although, what could go wrong?
I would like to point out, never, ever, ever, ever say what could go wrong. Or it can't get any worse than this. Or there's nothing else that could go wrong here. Or anything related to that. That is just begging for Murphy's Law.
Sincerely, Uncle Oswald. Sylvia, if you're reading this, it means I'm dead, which isn't great. More to the point, it means I've died without an heir. I implore you, Sylvia, don't let this be the end of my shop, my dream. Come to Rafta, accept your inheritance, and show this town what our family is capable of achieving. You can do it. Deeply departed, Oswald.
Sylvia, please accept our firm's condolences for the recent loss of your relation, Oswald. Per the terms of Oswald's will, you are the lawful recipient of his property on the island of Rafta. However, given the island's remote location and unusual history, such an inheritance must be claimed in person or else will be deemed forfeit. We hope that this inheritance offers some comfort in your time of mourning. Considering the significant sums your uncle borrowed from our establishment, it's certain to be an impressive piece of property.
Oh, Uncle Oswald was a scatterbrain, wasn't he?
Okay, this place is not all I hoped for.
Same
But this
here,
can still
sister.
work. I can make this work. I just need to air it out a bit and chase off that bird I saw in the rafters. Good thing I've got a broom.
Forgive me for the intrusion. I wasn't expecting to have the opportunity to act on Oswald's will so soon. I'm Helena, and you're Sylvia, right? We have some business to discuss, but first I should offer my condolences.
I'm
on the
gonna get a
loss of your
drink real
uncle.
quick.
Thanks, but I didn't really know him that well.
All the same, it's a pity. Particularly since he left behind such a substantial debt. As his designated heir, responsibility for that debt now falls to you.
What? Really? I didn't know that's how it worked. But I guess that's fine. I'll be making money now that I've got the shop.
Excellent. Would you like to pay the full balance of 1 million gold now?
What?
I take it you'd prefer to set up a payment plan?
But that's so much gold! You could build 5 shops with that much gold! What in the world did Oswald do with all of it?
Mismanaged it, to judge by appearances. I have his contract right here if you'd like to look it over.
That fine print is very fine. What did you just do?
I've invoked a soul binding, which transfers Oswald's rights and obligations onto you. Make your payments on time and this shop is yours. Default on the loan, however, and you forfeit the property, and will be legally obligated to work for us until such a time as we deem your debt repaid.
That sounds bad.
I'm confident that you have everything you need to succeed. In fact, here, I'll get you started. Sell me this old potion so I can be your first patron.
Sorry about that. I had not only Woo! I not only had to get a drink of water, I had to use the restroom. And my gut is not feeling good too well. And you fail. So yeah, you'll get a... Basically, this entire game is based on haggling.
I'm too stressed to function.
Well, I trust you'll get the hang of it. You have a full 10 days before your first payment is due. I'll be seeing you, Sylvia. Good luck.
Of course. Of course this would happen. I never should have come here. What am I going to do?
Oh,
Yeah, it's not that long. Only about a couple minutes. And by a couple, I mean like 8 or 9.
my hip.
Oh!
I mean, hoot hoot.
I heard that. You can talk.
Well, of course I can talk. You must be new here. This is Rafter, where the strange is commonplace and the birds are chatty.
And what are property laws like in Rafta? Because I'm pretty sure you're trespassing.
I live here, actually. If you could call it living. Eating scraps, hiding in the shadows.
You live here, in the shop? I didn't know Uncle Oswald had a pet.
Did he never mention me? How strange. Perhaps he was just so embarrassed to admit how integral I was to his shop. Yes, that's it. In fact, I was the brains of his whole operation. My name is... Owl.
Owl? Really? I guess Uncle Oswald was a first idea, best idea kind of guy. Anyway, Owl, it was nice meeting you and all, but I'm getting on the first boat out of here.
No, you don't want to do that. I saw what happened. That lawyer's soul binding means she'll be able to track you to the ends of the globe. Miss a single payment, and you'll find yourself toiling away for untold years, chained to a cubicle until you've worked off your debt.
There's no way I can make enough by selling potions!
Maybe not through the traditional route, but you've arrived at a fortuitous time. There are 5 competitions taking place over the next 50 days. A series of contests in which local merchants will go head-to-head in tournaments of artistry and salesmanship. Look, I have information on the first competition right here. You see, the initial prize money will cover your first payment handily. You simply have to make a few specific potions in advance. Those are what you'll be judged on. Win the first competition and you automatically qualify for the next one, for which the prizes will be even better. And just look at that juicy grand prize. Win all 5 competitions and you'll have the money you need to get that debt collector off your back for good.
You really think I've got a shot at this?
Probably. I mean, it's really your only hope. And I'm willing to help. Brains of the operation, remember? I know a thing or two.
Well, all right then. What are we waiting for? Let's do it. You and me, Owl. We're gonna win those competitions. Let's brew some potions. Let's make some money. Let's do some Potionomics.
Nope.
Oh boy.
I forgot how much this game made me cringe on the inside. Increased value for health potions. Okay, I will say this. Basically, the whole point of the game is that you haggle and make potions. These events here will give you benefits and detriments to certain potion types. So here, for 1 day only, you will get increased value for health potions. I see you cleaned the place up a bit. Nicely done. Now the real work can begin. We need to craft some potions. Let's head over to the cauldron and get brewing.
Your uncle left a handful of ingredients behind. We'll have to make do with those for now. I assume you know your way around a cauldron? You went to school for this, after all.
I learned how to make pretty much any potion you can think of. There's just one problem. I'm not fully licensed yet.
What?
Don't blame me. The regulations are intense. I have to prove I can handle the basic stuff before they'll let me brew more advanced potions. See? I got the first stamp when I graduated. To get the next one, I have to put in a lot of hours at the cauldron.
Well, you'll certainly get your hours. Starting now, in fact.
Right. My first professional brew. Potion crafting is the art of brewing a whole catalog of drinkable liquids with a variety of magical effects. A potion requires a minimum of 2 different magic-infused ingredients to be combined and heated in a cauldron. Every ingredient contains 1 or more color-coded and letter-assigned magimens.
Ah, yes, the mighty Magimin. Where would we be without it? Wherever magic has left its mark upon the world, there you will find Magimins. Magical creatures, mystical plants, even the rocks of this supernatural island contain this critical alchemical compound.
And to be clear, each item can contain at least one type of magic. There are certain items that contain multiple.
Heating an ingredient releases the magimins contained within it, thus infusing your potions with the very essence of magic. For that reason, a potion's specific recipe is best thought of as a specific combination of magimins. The ingredient is only the vessel. The magimins they contain will determine what kind of potion is created. Ratios are important too. If your balance of magimins is out of whack, the resulting potion will be less valuable. It sounds like a lot, but it's simple once you get the hang of it.
Okay, one step at a time. Gotta put ingredients into the cauldron to make a potion. Duh.
And you could get
Can't go wrong with health potions. And I have that recipe memorized. Health potions require a combination of red and green magimin.
Okay, so you can also make multiple potions if you get the grade high enough.
That's everything we need. Let's get the lid on and set it to brew. All right, nothing left here to do but let it cook.
Okay. I don't think it's necessarily healthy to put old potions on stock, but basically, in order to sell potions, you have to put them on a shelf. And different shelves have different bonuses. So that comes at a later time. Good. Now, when customers come in, they'll see what you have available for purchase. I should mention, the shelf on which you put a potion will have an effect on the potion's value. These shelves are underwhelming, but we can invest in some better ones later. We're finally ready to open the store. Let's sell some potions. Open shop!
Okay, hopefully this goes better than yesterday.
Hopefully.
It will. It has to. Just keep the basics in mind and you'll be fine. Haggling, the art of conversing with customers in order to get the highest value for each potion. You'll want to use every haggling strategy you know to raise each customer's interest. The higher the interest, the more they'll pay. But keep a close watch on your customers' patience. Every customer has a finite supply, and if you exhaust it, they'll leave without making a purchase. Disaster! Of course, customers have negotiation strategies of their own. Try not to let them stress you out too much. Here comes one now. You've got this.
Good to see you. I mean it. This looks pretty great if the price is right. Set them up. Okay, by setting it up, we now increase interest applied by reel them in. So now it increases to 8 instead of 7. And brace yourself. When I came in, I thought the potions would be super cheap. That's gonna keep me up all night. No, don't close out. So I could have done better if the tutorial would have let me, because I had reel 'em in and the setup. This one looks like, what are you asking for? So, setup, think Sylvia, think, brace yourself. I think I'll go another reel and then close the deal. Oh. I do apologize about that. I've been not doing good in the stomach category. I had a dream this place was condemned. I have my doubts, but I thought I'd at least ask about this one. He upped his guard. Then I'll close it out.
That's all of them for now. That didn't go so badly.
Yes, it's clear your haggling skills are already improving. But if I could offer a small suggestion, in a negotiation, sometimes the best move to make is the move you haven't thought about yet. When you don't like your options, take a moment and scheme your way to a better path.
Scheme. And yeah, you'll,
I can be a little diabolical when I have to be.
I'll look forward to seeing it in action, but that's enough of a break for now.
That was a break?
Come on now, back to work.
through.
The health potions look ready. Let's bottle them up.
And they're minor health potions. Which isn't
That's the
bad,
first batch
but we
done.
need
Make
common
some more
ones
for the
for
night shift.
competition.
Let's diversify your offerings, though. You never know what'll be in demand. Mana potions require green and yellow magimins. I think I have the
Yep.
Perfect. Let's make those mana potions.
1, 2, 3, Oh,
Mana
oh,
potions take a little longer to brew than health potions, so let's pump up the heat to speed up the process. Fuel. When added to your cauldron's fire, it will reduce the amount of time it takes to brew a potion. You can feed up to 3 pieces of fuel to the fire to really boost that brewing speed. Be on the lookout for different types of fuel from different areas of the island. Not all fuel is created equal. I think there's a little bit of hay left. Go ahead and feed it to the fire.
I forgot to mention this, but so every cauldron has its ups and downs. All of them have a maximum amount of ingredients you can put in the pot, and a maximum amount of magimins that can be held by the cauldron.
Great! Now we can open the shop for the afternoon to sell the health potions you brewed this morning.
Let's take a moment to think about your haggling strategy. Adding new haggling tips to your arsenal is the key to... I didn't catch the rest of that. Head over to my page to see the new haggling tip I got. Recognize that one? New haggle techniques will appear here as you learn them. I think I'll take... yeah. Take 2, and then that way I still have some draw ones. Oh, almost forgot. Arrange potions. Open shop. This place is shaping up nicely. This one looks nice. What are you asking for? Okay. Steam. Okay, at this point, it honestly doesn't matter. The problem is I could have very easily accidentally have lowered his interest to 0. So, I didn't want to risk that. So, set him up. Think Sylvia, think. And I'll end the turn. Trying to look on the bright side of life. Oh. Close deal.
That's all of them for now.
312 in one day, not bad. Nice job. Now don't forget those mana potions. There's still time to sell them before the day is over. Let's bottle them up. So brew, bottle.
Great! We could sell these for the last block of the day. Before we do, however, let's brew a new set of mana potions. This time, we'll kick it up a notch. Now I've got some ingredients stashed away for a rainy day that will push our potion to the next tier.
Yeah, these are some good ones.
Let's drop these in and make some real potions.
This should be able to make a common.
This batch will need to brew overnight, so you can bottle them up in the morning. In the meantime, let's fit in one last haggling session.
Alright. Return. Nope, wait, no. Did not mean to do that. Return. A rage potion. Mana potions. And then open shop. They really need to like these streaks better. This one might work for me, but I'm not entirely sold yet. Set them up. Scheme. Reel them in. And another set them up. Why not? And done. Set them up. And close it out. $358. Oh my lord, you are the gayest person I have ever seen, sir. And to be clear, I mean gay as in happy. I'm not a homophobe. Reel them in. Close it out. I just had a really bad hand.
I think I could get the hang of all this.
Hey, what's the big idea? You can't set up shop here.
Sure I can. I live here.
Are you invoking squatters' rights? Because I've got dibs. I've been kicking back in this trash heap for weeks now. You didn't clean up that weird-looking mildew in the corner, did ya? I was saving that for later.
I think there's been some mistake.
Huh. Just when you're sure you know a condemned building when you see it. But maybe your arrival isn't all bad news. You're obviously some kind of potions witch. As it happens, I've got a semi-legitimate business selling all sorts of magical ingredients. You know, like the kind of stuff you'd use to make potions. You should kick some business my way.
Sure thing. I'm definitely going to need ingredients before long.
And now, when it's time to buy, you'll think of me, Quinn. I call that move planting the seed. Feel free to use it in your own hustle.
Quinn!
You know, I think I will use that. But where can I find your shop?
It's hard to miss. Just go outside and look up.
I look forward to doing business. Once I'm up and running, I'll need ingredients pretty regularly.
I guess I'll see you around then. Unless that weird mildew gets you first.
As much as I like Quinn as a character, not the person I want to romance. I have a very specific character in mind for this playthrough. Sunshine, lollipops, and
Just gotta take this one day at a time.
Oh, wow. Is this an actual potion shop?
yep.
I could have sworn it was all boarded up just the other day. And now, potions!
Yeah, pardon the mess. I'm working to get the place up and running again.
Well, I'm impressed. You must know what you're doing.
Relatively speaking. Jeez, it's only been 30 minutes?
That's really very kind of you. The truth is, I'm new to town and new to running a shop. I'm sort of figuring it all out as I go.
Really? I'm new here too! My name's Mint, and I just got to town a few days ago.
I'm Sylvia, resident potion switch. And by resident, I mean I literally live here.
It's seriously so good to meet you, Sylvia. Now, I have to ask, does Foster the Formidable ever shop here? Or Dox the Defenestrator?
Actually,
That would be a huge honor, but I'm not sure I'd recognize them.
You didn't have posters of them in your bedroom when you were little? I guess that was just me. I might be a bit of a fangirl. To be honest, I've been geeking out pretty much nonstop since I got here.
and here we have my favorite character in this entire damn game. Mint, you are a sight for sore eyes.
I mean, this island has a lot of historical significance for the Heroes Guild. This is where they defeated Maven, the Witch Queen of Rafta. Of course, the fallout from that battle left the island uninhabitable for a while, but the whole place is rebuilding now, and that includes the local chapter of the guild. They've put out a call for new recruits!
You've got the muscles to be a hero. Ever thought about joining?
Thanks, I do work out. And as a matter of fact, joining up is exactly why I came to Rafta. I answered the call!
Hey, that's great.
Thanks, but I'm only a provisional member for now. They've got me running odd jobs for the XP. Oh, that's slang for experience.
Never change, Mint. Never change.
Any day now, I'll be after all, there's a whole island out there, teeming with mystery and danger. And potion ingredients, of course. Swing by the guild hall if you're ever looking for loot. I could help you out for a small fee.
Sounds promising. Thanks for the tip.
No sweat, Sylvia. I know we just met, but I'm already rooting for you. That's going to work in your favor, I bet. Evoke sympathy in your customers, and they'll be more likely to cut you some slack.
Gain 2 shield, apply sympathy for 1 turn. That's actually a really good card. Even if it's
I'll
for 1
definitely
turn,
keep that in
if you
mind.
pair it with certain cards, it can rack
And I
up
have a feeling you're
interest
gonna
pretty
do
well.
great. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some fetch quests to tackle. You wouldn't believe how often people in this town misplace family heirlooms.
But yeah, if you couldn't tell, this game is not only like a witch brewing dating sim, it also plays on a lot of like RPG tropes. I love it. Increase in commoner customers, slime ingredients will cost more, essence ingredients will cost less. Yep, we'll need to go to Quinn's shop. I think I'm going to do Quinn first. Because his should be relatively cheaper, since the guild requires a pretty big cut. Now let's return. Let's hang out with Quinn for a bit. Blind taste test. You can't succeed in this business if you can't taste slimy fish from a fishy slime. That's true. Quinn pulls out a blindfold and a sack of ingredients. Sylvia is hesitant. But Quinn has a point. Sylvia uses the stuff in her craft. She should know her materials, inside and out. Others... Some of the ingredients taste alright, others don't. That was fun. I'm not sure if your palate is any sharper than before, but your projectile vomiting is something that made... Can you see why I like Quinn? Like, he's not my favorite character, but... Welcome back. You'll probably want to get brewing seeds. Check your potion recipe book for all the possibilities. Remember, offering variety is key. While your potions brew, consider dropping in on your new acquaintances. Remember, adapt and overcome. Oh, and take an early rest if you need it, otherwise you might get too stressed to function. Brew. Bottle.
As you decide what potions you're going to make, reference your recipe book. Throwing things into a cauldron and seeing what comes out is all well and good, but planning things out can give you an edge when reacting to the market.
Okay, recipe. On A, C. Oh, my lord. Yeah, no, these can get complicated real quick. Curses. No, cures, not curses. Tonics. Let's try some of the Feyberry. Then some of the slime for the minor fire tonic. For now, I'm keeping one to... You know what, actually? Because I will be able to get ingredients at a later point that will allow me to make common level potions. But for now, we have potions to sell. Halfway through the day and you're still smiling. Nice. Tell me something. How about this? I forgot to update my deck. You're a puppet of the ruling class. The customer's always right, right? Okay. So that saying has been misused by managers for basically as an excuse for why they let their employees get abused in the service industry. The full quote, or the full phrase, is the customer is always right in manners of taste. It's not meant to be an excuse for somebody to treat you horribly, but that's how it's being used. Two cards. Another 3 cards. Think. Set them up and close out. Thanks, come again. And now we're above where we were before, which is good. We'll bottle these. And I think that's the one for minor side enhancer, right? No, cause the green's off of it. It's 14. So for every 4 green, there should be 3 red and 3 yellow. It should only be 8, but because it's 12, I would need more ingredients. Or different ones, rather. Let's arrange. No, let's keep these for now. Let's end the day a bit early, so that way I can sleep off the stress. I only made 25 coins.
I wonder what today has in store for me.
Greetings, Tuskless One. I have for you a question.
I forgot about Muktuk.
The potions that you sell, do you make them yourself?
I sure do. Every potion you see is handcrafted on site by me, Sylvia.
It gladdens me to hear it, for potion crafting is a noble profession. A noble profession indeed. I am pleased to meet you, Sylvia. You may call me Muktuk, for that is my name. I wonder if I might be of service to you in your endeavors.
Oh, we're not really hiring right now.
Oh, you misunderstand. I do not seek employment, for I have already found my calling, and it is a great one.
Yeah, no, the characters in this game are great. Like, it's one of the few dating sims that I actually like, because the characters don't really get on my nerves.
Like you, I am a craftsperson. My media are metal and all the minerals of the earth. My skill is unmatched. The key to any artisan's success is access to the right tools, and I cannot help but notice you appear to be brewing your potions in a shabby bucket of some kind. Tell me, do you not thrive on innovation? Do you not wish to dance upon the razor edge of progress?
I like being on the cutting edge. Innovation is as necessary as food and breathable air. It also tends to be expensive.
Then you must allow me to be of service. Please accept this cauldron as a token of my respect, and as a sample of all I have to offer.
First one's free.
Wow, thanks! That's so generous of you. But are you sure? Where I come from, cauldrons are pretty expensive.
I only regret that I cannot offer all my many goods and services free of charge. Truly, it is a most impossible dilemma. I view each cauldron as a work of art, and art is meant to be freely accessible to all. And yet, I find I must cover the costs of production at the very least. Otherwise, I shall have no materials with which to make these artworks. And to leave these righteous flippers bereft of material and idle of purpose would be unthinkable.
Welcome to capitalism, buddy.
In the end, to put a price tag upon my cauldrons, this feels like the lesser sin.
I can relate.
I can relate. It isn't always easy to strike a balance between self-expression and the demands of a business.
Indeed, it is a challenge, for it is not enough for us to be both artist and salesperson. We must be our own cheering section as well! Those of us who put our creations on display, who are judged so openly and so often, should be the first to see and celebrate our own strengths.
Dun, dun,
We
dun.
must be kind to ourselves. We must pump ourselves up. For it is only by fanning the spark of pride within us that we can hope to ignite the flames of interest in another.
Muktuk.
Solid advice.
Solid as an anvil. I am glad to know you, Sylvia, and I hope that I shall see you again. Please visit my market stall, see all that I have to offer. For the world can be a cold place, and those of us who toil to bring light and beauty into being, we must stand together!
My boy. Hold on, I'm looking something up real quick. That's right, we need to visit somebody. Decreased value for health potions. The mushroom mire has weaker monsters and decreased meat drops. Boxers first fruit. Quinn doesn't do birthdays, but they do celebrate today. They brought home their cherries. Will you help mark the occasion? Yeah. Set it up in the shop. Customizing the shop to your liking is a big perk to owning the place. Go wild with it. Wait. I need to empty out the potion. Nope, that is not what I meant to do. Brew. Bottle. Customization. Let's brew up some potions! Let's see if that helps. Let's head to the deck builder. Let's go with add that. And then sympathy. Next, let's open up shop. I just stubbed my toe. How much is this one? It's probably more than I want to spend. Enter. Okay, close it out. Should have done it earlier, but I didn't want to risk losing the customer. Mint! Do you think this potion will give me a boost? Yeah. Increased sight is always good, but And enter. Punch. I have to end it now. 501. Thanks, come again. Can I help you? This place is shaping up nicely. I can feel the magic coming off this. Like deceive. And think Sylvia think. And then pump up. Interest by 8. You're the best. Thanks. Come again.
That's all of them for now.
Yeah. I think it'd be a good idea to go give Mint a visit.
Hi, Sylvia. I'm so glad you decided to drop in on me. What do you think of the guild hall? Isn't it amazing?
There's a lot more taxidermy than I expected.
Yeah, heroes love their trophies. Maybe I'll be contributing one soon. Because, get this, I've been approved to go adventuring! The training wheels are coming off! You should send me out sometime. I promise I'd bring back some great loot for you.
How does that work exactly?
Oh, I can tell you all about it. I just had my orientation, and I took detailed notes in my dedicated color-coded adventuring binder.
Careful, your neurodivergent is showing. I'm joking, but like.
Sounds complicated.
Nah, I'm just a nerd for this stuff. It's actually a pretty simple system. Start by choosing which area you want me to explore. The farther I get into that area, the more loot I'll bring back. Providing me with potions is totally optional, but the right potion could help me get farther, or might help me find better spoils. Every potion has its uses, but health potions and mana potions are by far the most important. Health potions help me withstand damage, and mana potions power my attacks, allowing me to fight my way past monsters. However, there's a limit to how many potions I can drink at a time. All that magic can really mess with a person's stuff. Oh, don't forget there's a fee every time you send me out. Those are set by the guild. That's about it. Consider me on call.
I know you'll do amazing.
I hope so. This is what I've been training for, after all. Oh, they also gave us a goodie bag of health and mana potions for new recruits. Let's use them on my first adventure. Health potions that patch me up and mana potions to get me to the finish line. Let's use them both! And, hey, thanks for the support, Sylvia.
No problem, bud. Sorry about that. Enchanted Forest. Until tree fall. Right. 6, 8, 10, 15. Okay. Then try that. What sucks is because her tolerance is so low, I can't use the sight enhancer. So it's either I get all 5 or I get 4 with each one with a 10% chance of having better loot. Or an increased chance, rather. I'll report back ASAP. Actually, how am I doing on time? Alright, well, looks like we're ending it here. Goodbye for now.